Good afternoon everybody, thank you very much for coming and joining the stream, or if you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, thank you very much for watching. Hope you're doing well. It's Sunday afternoon. Sorry about this morning's streams if I've been having some connection issues with the internet. I think I've got it sorted. It was basically, I mean, not that you really need to know, but I've got a plug that goes in by the router and then by my office upstairs that allows me to use the wires in the house to try and increase the connection. For some reason, the one downstairs, even though I've not really moved it, was a bit loose. So I don't know whether it goes to just keeps pulling it out, I don't know. But yeah, it was a little bit loose this morning, so for some reason it just didn't want to fully connect. I didn't check that till about half an hour after I checked everything else, so yeah, that was clever, but you know, it is what it is. We're live now. And yeah, we've got our first game coming up against Burnley. And yeah, we're going to see what we can do. We've got some... We're doing okay in the Premier League so far. Obviously, we've got the amazing lineup. I mean, Raccas says he wants to start, and I'm thinking he might do for Martial. Because unfortunately, he's picked up a knock and he's out for a little bit. And let's see who we can put in on the bench. Well, we haven't played Dazelle yet, so Dazelle can go in, and we'll probably bring him on in the midfield. But yeah, I mean, this team looks absolutely insane, and it's playing really, really well. And let's just see if me changing that is... Nope. It's definitely... And why does it keep popping up saying I've reached the cup semi-finals when I haven't played a cup game? They obviously haven't fixed that glitch since the beginning of FIFA. Surprise, surprise. But yep, they've got a Manchester derby going on at the same time, but we're against Burnley. And we're gonna, you know what, we'll play in our home kit because it doesn't clash, so that's good. How I've been able to get Mbappe for two different teams now. I've been able to get him for Burton and for Grimsby. First time I'm playing with Rashford and Martial, I will say, is not all he's cracked up to be in this game. But Rashford is brilliant. And that is a good light against Burnley. I like the sun cascading across the side of the pitch at Turf Moor. Well done, Phil. Alina. Winks. Walsh looking for Mbappe down the line. Have we got anyone running in? No, we're going to have to just cut back. Again. Mbappe trying to get around the outside. That's a good bit of skill. Trying to cut it in for Rashford. No, it's cleared out, but I think that's Lowton. And we've got some defending to do. Who's that? Plie against Phil Jones. He's pleading for help because Phil Jones has just muscled him off the ball. Hello, Ethan. Hope you're doing well, mate. Walquist out to Rashford. Rashford down the line for Raccas. Can he get a decent ball in for Mbappe? Oh, it's great defending by Jorge. So close. That was almost a brilliant ball. Walsh near post looking for King. Good header. Foden, have a go. Oh. Oh. I'm not too bad, Ethan. Cheers. Not too bad, mate. Foden nearly. Look at that. You can see the ball just oscillating because he hit the knuckle. That was unfortunate. Great effort. We've already managed to injure a Burnley player. That's job number 1 done. Dyche won't be happy with us. Zidra out to Burgu. Keeper. Thank you, Walshy. To Skriniar. Can I sign your favourite football player? Who is it? Who is your favourite football player, Ethan? That didn't work. Great tackle. Alina, Walquist. It's going to make the run down the line. We're going to release him in. Walquist now takes the first touch to get away from his man. Cuts it back inside. Walquist, he's going to have the decent shot. That's a good block. Hudson-Odoi. I will have a look at him. I don't think I'll be able to get him though, mate. And how come he's your favourite player, seeing as he's only really started play this season? I'm just curious. Oh, Skriniar with a great header. Rashford tries to get it in, and that just is not far enough. So I take he is your favourite player right now.
So close, inches away. They are playing well. I fancy him to get another.
Ah, okay. I was going to say, why isn't Hazard your favourite? I mean, obviously, it's everyone's favourite player is your personal choice, but why not Hazard or Willian? Or even flipping Aspilicueta. Great play. You know what? I'm gonna, while you say that, I was going to say bullshit. I'm gonna have a look at one of my favourite up-and-coming players that I haven't looked at yet. I'll see where he's currently standing. That is a great ball. Oh, I thought that was going to go for Walquist. Okay, that's fair enough. As I said, everyone's allowed their opinion. I'm just curious because obviously with being a Chelsea fan, you do have some established stars there as well. Alina looking down the line for Walquist. That is a great ball. Can we get it to the back post? Looking for Rashford. No, we can't because he flipping hit it and Werner's got it. Plie heads it back to Diawara. Plie. Vidra. Plie, good block. Win that, please. Thank you, Walsh. Winks. Foden. Oh, I was paying attention to the run, not the flipping player on the ball. Oh, can we get it in? Rashford. Damn, missed though. Winks. Foden. Oh, Alina, lovely move. Can he get the shot away? Good block. Oh, I'm not a fan of Jorginho as well, if I'm being honest. He started off well this season, and he seemed to be effective. And obviously, Sarri likes him and prefers the job that he does over Kante, which boggles me because Kante's work rate is just phenomenal. I don't know other player. Good morning, good afternoon, Jamie. No, good morning, flipping in. What am I on? We just are not clicking properly in this game. It looks like we're going to be breaking through, and then all of a sudden, I either choose the wrong ball, or they manage to get a player into block. Like that. Oh, come on then, Marcus. Oh, nearly. I think the reason why. Do I think wrestling is real? In what way? In what way, Jamie? Are we on about storylines, or are we talking about the moves and the bumps that they do?
Maybe he'll cross it here. He can take possession in his own half.
Trying to get Rashford in. Gibson's there. Rashford gets the touch. Is he going to be able to keep it in? Just Walquist. Trying to get a step up to the back post, and that is not a good ball at all. Moves? Yes, they are. In certain ways, they are. Yes, well, yes and no. I only know from watching people do it and seeing people train how to do it. They are real but not real. They're done in a way that's completely safe, so you don't take a lot of damage, but you still have to be in a very physical condition to be able to do them, because they still do hurt. It's more, I'd possibly say it's more on agility rather than you're going to absolutely really hurt somebody. It's being able to body control. It's all about body control, because you have to have your head in a certain way to take a bump. It's all about like being able to have trust in the other person to spin you the right way or everything like that. So yes and no. They are done and they are skilled, and you have to be skilled to do them, which is why they always say don't try this home unless you're trained. You know, but yes, they are sort of real. Does that really answer your question? They are basically all for show, but trust me, the bumps that they have to take with like the falls and everything like that, they are real and they do hurt. So just take it from that. Well done MUFC. Unfortunately, Leeds lost yesterday, but let's not gloss over that, because that meant Stoke won. Let's try and release Mbappe down the line.
Good vision.
Free kick. Is that a penalty? We managed to just get him into the area and we've got a penalty. That was a soft penalty though, but he didn't go down on lights. And you know what? This is what Salah, look at that. He gets challenged, but he still stands up. Now, Mbappe. Yes! Get in! Sent the keeper the wrong way. That is always a good thing to do. What about you, Jamie? Do you think they're real? And I'm just curious, mate. Why are they asking about wrestling? And Man UFC there. And Leeds seem to be. If you're doing a Leeds career, and obviously Ethan and MUFC, you can answer this one because you are doing it. Are you cheating by spying on the opponents? You know, are you putting 4 hours into looking at your opponents and analysing the games that they play? Because if you don't, then you're not doing Leeds properly. Are you sending people down to the training grounds, you know, doing all that kind of stuff? Are you really doing the full Leeds career mode, or are you cheating and not doing it properly?
In the Premier League is this. Join us on
Oh, Foden. Oh, no! I wanted that pass that oh, you know in your head, when you see a pass, then I saw, I mean, what I'll do is I'll show you on the replay what I wanted to do. Right, what I wanted to do, right there, we'll freeze frame it right there. What I wanted to do is I wanted to play that pass into that space. Sorry, I can't, I'm pointing at my screen. I wanted to play the pass to the left of Rashford as we look on the screen, through the gap and towards Walquist. Because he's running on, he's going to have that space, take one shot and then score. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. So what does he do? He plays the pass right at there. Because that's where he said my thing was. Oh. This is where sometimes I think that assisted passes don't work and manual passes really don't work. Foden's offside. Oh, so frustrating. I'm going to move Foden back one. And we're going to bring, I know what, we'll bring Dazelle in there. And seeing as Costa hasn't played for a while, we'll put him on. And yeah, we'll give Sousa a run up top as well. Give him a bit longer. We haven't played Sousa much at the minute. But yeah, I'm so frustrating. I see, sometimes I see stuff that I can't tell the game to do. And it actually does frustrate me. But yeah. But I will check for Hudson-Odoi, and I'm also going to check for one other person that I would like to be able to sign, but he's probably not going to improve the team. Stand it up. Sousa head, no. Can I have that? Okay, don't touch on to Costa, who should have won that ball. Well done, Phil Jones. I don't get why Phil Jones gets as much stick as he does. He makes some mistakes, yes, but he's a flipping good player. And Foden's in. Foden scores. That's it. We're starting to play better. And that actually worked because they were pushing up a little bit, creating the space in behind. We get the two little movements. It's why you should always play with a cam, in my opinion. It's why you should always play with a cam. That's why I love playing with a cam and two strikers. So you get that little diamond, you get that person running from deep. If you play like I do, and you play like with the person that's kind of back to goal, you don't necessarily always have that second striker going in if you're only playing with the three wingers and you try and cut him down. I like to play through the centre, sometimes go around the corners. Having a cam suits my play style brilliantly, and Phil Foden is possibly my ideal cam. Probably if I had De Bruyne at the start of a career mode, then De Bruyne would be there. But obviously, I didn't start the career mode off with De Bruyne.
Rashford with the ball now.
Rashford, straight at the keeper. Lovely little cutback. Oh, that's a great ball. Vidra, well done. Hello Ruben, hope you're doing well.
Now Marcus Rashford. This is an exercise.
Just couldn't get it there.
They tried to get an opening. I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going. Read it.
Lovely ball for Costa.
That's good support.
Cuts back. Oh, tries to get a pass off. Diarra, or Diawara, manages to just nick it off him.
Break quickly when they get possession.
Fergie down the line to Jorge. King can easily just drop that.
Trying to cross it, and in the end, bit of a waste.
Just whip it over to Skriniar, nice and safe. Costa looking over the top, Pena with the block.
Excellent interception.
Vidra against Dazal. So just go back and cover. That'll do. That's fine, that's fine. Oh, that's a good bit of play. Oh, Barcelona Burnley here. Burnalona. Oh, hang on, Diarra. Walsh. Clear to Foden. Foden to Mbappe.
Towards the end of the 90 minutes. 9 minutes left.
That's a good bit of play.
Working the opposition around with this passing.
Just wasting a little bit of time.
No, they can't. They're having to do a lot of chasing. They're just wearing them out.
I think the wide man's got a chance here. There's space out near the touchline.
Good header, Phil.
Good clearance.
Foden looking down the line for Mbappe, always a willing runner. Cuts inside, goes again. Mbappe. Sousa turns, shoots just wide.
Frustrated that it wasn't quite on target.
Well, if he keeps getting in those kind of areas, I'm sure he'll score pretty soon.
Well, at least today's stream's starting off a lot better than yesterday's. That is a beautiful ball.
There's going to be 3 minutes added on.
Couldn't get the cross in though. So what you guys been up to this weekend? Been up to much? It's a good win. Foden and Mbappe the scorers, and we were never really in danger in that one. We tried to just try and take it. So we lost 2 of them. But Martial's back winning. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Who have we got joining the squad? Batch! Batch, how are you doing? It's been a while. Hope you're doing alright, mate. Thank you very much for the sub and welcome. Again. Once again. Yeah, Man U did win 2-1 yesterday. Again, Rashford under Solskjaer finally looks like the striker we all thought he was. He finally is starting to look like he's playing with confidence and without limits. Callum Hudson-Odoi. This game scouted and added to the shortlist. Also, I want to know how Ademola Lookman is doing. It's a pity he's down as a left mid because I still think he's a striker. I think he should be down as a striker. And it. Oh. Tuanzebe. There we go. Right back now. Again. Which one is it? Is he? Is Fosu Mensah centre back? Oh, he's down as a right back as well. Okay, we're gonna have to. Okay, we'll shortlist him, and I'm also going to shortlist Matthias de Ligt. Because they are just all players that are just going to be absolutely beastly, and we will need them at centre backs in the future. Oh, that reminds me, I need to squad hub, financial. There was one more player, Cox. 5 years, 18 grand. There we go, easily done. And we'll also. That's a Vickers. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Van Doonen, you're going to go. Who's our most expensive player right now? Mbappe, 130 million. Who's our best of our regens? Kyriakou, 20 mil. Not bad for the Greek centre forward. Not bad at all. But it's strange. I mean, Martial is not worth as much as Rashford. Interesting. Brighton next. Brighton are the leaders at the minute. Brighton are the current leaders of this Premier League season. Right, Martial says he is fit to play, so we will put him on the bench. I don't think we will play him, or we don't think we'll need to play him. I'm going to play, I like King, but I'm going to, just so he's a little bit happier, I'm going to play Carter Vickers in this game. Just because he's starting to moan a bit. Kyriakou hasn't got much pace. Who out of... Where's Yamamoto? Has he got any decent pace? No. No. White. White's got some good pace. Walsh has played out well out there. Hey, Ricky, I love Phil Jones. Phil Jones is amazing. Phil Jones is amazing. Ricky, how dare you? Scout update. So let's see. Oh, he's gone, so we can't get him. He was only worth 45,000. That's fine. Neves. He should be better than that. Face. Bothered. Face. He wasn't at fault yesterday. He was the person who should have had him. He was the person that should have been watching Gross behind him. Because let's face it, his man was the one in front and he went to challenge for the header. It wasn't the guy behind him. That should have been fullback's responsibility. How dare you blame Phil Jones? How dare you? And who do you think you are, Ricky? Hey? We all know it's your fault, Ricky. Remember, it's all your fault, Ricky. It's all your fault. It's all your fault, Ricky. I tried. Oh, phew, he isn't worth much. He did attack the ball. Unfortunately, it went just over his head. Because he went to challenge with the guy in front. If I remember right. Because there was a Brighton player in front and then Gross was the one behind. So he went to challenge and didn't get a touch on it because he clattered into the Brighton player in front because he went to challenge with him. But it went over their heads and then landed on Gross's chest. Something like that? I think it was something like that. I had to close my eyes then because I was thinking about it. Like, did I remember seeing that? Maybe? I don't remember. But yeah. Well, that's your fault, Ricky. Let's see if any of these young players showing great potential, so we'll get him scouted. Showing great potential, get you scouted. Showing great potential, get you scouted. No. No. Looking for a new club, let's just get you scouted anyway. George McCackram. Looking for a new club. Let's get you scouted anyway, Mergen. I'll scout George McCackram because he has got the potential. Not you. Lies, Ricky. Lies. No, I agree with you to an extent, Ricky. Because yes, you do want someone a little bit more reliable, and I can understand where you're coming from. I still think he is a good player, personally, but that's that's my opinion. That's not down to everybody else. So I can understand where you're coming from. I really can. It's all down to personal opinion. It's like, I honestly don't, I still don't rate Lindelof. I still don't rate Lindelof. But he's playing better under Solskjaer. I mean, that ball he put through yesterday for Martial was almost inch perfect. And it's the kind of ball that was not getting played before. No, he's not one of the top best. He's not one of the best players by any means, but I think he's a solid defender. Is he a little bit clumsy? Of course. With that face, you've got to be clumsy. But you know, it is what it is.
I'm Martin Tyler. Alongside me, the familiar voice of Alan Smith.
Should be a cracker today. Really looking forward to it.
This we think it's going to be.
Let's see if we can better Man United's result.
Yes, it looks that way. This formation will have a fashion for a number of years, particularly in England, but a few managers prefer to bring it back now.
Brighton will play with these
Winks,
players.
Gross pushes Winks off the ball.
I think that back four is really important.
Get there, Phil.
Solid, but they've got a bit of protection. Can put them in front.
That time he was a little bit too slow.
You failed.
Vieto's just quick.
That was perhaps the place where it was impossible to save it.
And here was me praising him, and then he's just too slow for
Really good
Vieto.
strike. He took it early as well, and I think that's what caught the goalie off guard as much as anything.
And that has opened the score.
That was unfair.
1-0 here.
Yep, Ricky's fault.
Well, you don't win anything, Alan, do you, being top at this stage of the season? But it's quite an experience to enjoy, particularly for the fans when the league table is published, and they will go top if they win.
You're right, it's early days, Martin, but they've started the season really well. They'll certainly want to continue that.
Trying to slip it through. Played in the clear. He's in the
Oh,
clear.
what on earth was that?
Positions here, they know their jobs defending this corner. Let's look at it again.
Decided to take a short corner this time.
It's gone out of play there. Cleared away by the defender.
Pink boots. He hasn't got pink boots. He's got like clear boots. Not like a little, like a champagne sort of colour, if you know what that is. It's like an off-white. Actually, no, he hasn't. He's got flipping Adidas Predators on, so he's got black and red boots.
Well, this could be dangerous in a wide position.
Okay, Barella. That's a good freaking goal. No, I didn't think he was going to be putting a cross in there. Oh, Derby County. Okay, okay. Fair enough, fair enough.
Restarting at 2-0.
No, I didn't watch that one because I realised I had seen him before and I don't overly like him.
Got some strength,
Just
hasn't
didn't
he,
know
to
his
shield the
name.
ball like that. It's a deep cross towards the back post. Cross that's fisted away by the keeper.
No, that was my fault. That was 100% my fault. I did not think that he was going to be putting that cross in. I stayed purposely just behind him waiting for the cutback. So that was my fault. And he whips that ball in. That was brilliant. Hey up 800 Sports, thanks for coming join the stream, mate. Hope you're okay. So far, Brighton are taking us to the cleaners.
Vieto, probing pass.
Oh, that goal kick, thank you very much.
They could have made more of that.
Are they going to rush a man forward? No, so we'll just chip it to Skriniar. Who heads it lovely to Carter Vickers.
Can go in from here.
Oh, just over the head of Rashford.
A lot of danger here, but it hasn't hurt them. And now
Nah,
they're on the ball.
that's my fault, obviously.
Threads it through.
Oh, for crying out loud, I was running Skriniar the wrong way then.
Here comes the support. Working the ball around, working the opposition around.
What was the final score in that? Was that one?
Corner out of that.
What was the final score in that yesterday? I saw it at 1-0.
Swung in from the corner. No scraps for the attackers to feed on from the goalkeeper that time. Hung on to the ball well.
1-1.
Got the ball back by that interception. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising.
All I know is in one of my bets I had yesterday, I had someone to win 1-0 and ended up losing 3-0. I was like, oh, okay, fair enough.
Rashford.
No, it's not working at the minute.
Let's go cross.
Brighton are a hard-working team.
Alongside. Behind backs. Excellent work with the
Oh,
tackle.
that ball, thank you very much.
Well, the ball's been deflected out, so it'll be a throw in.
Well, they're not happy.
Ball.
We can all hear it. Can't really blame them because their team strangers to the
Oh,
ball.
get in behind Harry Winks. Beautiful run.
On to the attack now.
Put it back. And back. Oh, get that flipping shot off. Oh, that's so frustrating. Bullen's not bad. But there is something to be said about keeping in this game.
Here's the shot. That's gone behind for a corner. In goes the corner. Keeper up well to punch the corner.
Oh, top white. Can't get the flipping head on.
Away from the goal.
Get Eckhart Vickers, please. Thank you.
Using his physical power to
Managed to get
protect
out of
the
that
ball.
little jam.
Crossed in towards Rashford.
Yes! What a freaking header, Marcus Rashford.
Brilliant header and no
I thought that was possibly going wide. What a freaking header. Great ball in from wide, so on the angle. And that is just a beautiful header.
With that goal, he was literally head and
Yeah.
shoulders above everybody else.
Yeah, I mean, that was a surprise that Palace... I mean, the stat that interests me the most is Liverpool at home all season had only conceded 3 going into that game. And then yesterday, they go and concede 3 against Palace. Oh no, Mbappe's off the post!
That did look like a real opening, but they've dealt with it.
And that's a free kick to them, apparently.
Free kick given.
Is he playing long ball again?
Stevens, but
Like 4 centre-backs, including 2 of them at full-back, 2 centre defensive mids, a tall striker, and that's it.
That is going to be a minimum of 3 minutes to be played of added
Oh,
time.
that's a bad pass, Carlos. Coco. At least he scuffed that.
Tried to find the winning ticket in the raffle, but the number short.
he took it early though.
Nice touch.
Phil Jones. Here's Winks. Now this looks promising.
Okay, I wanted that ball to go towards Rashford. Please tell me how that pass is not going towards Rashford when he's got the space to run in behind. Well, at least we're sort of back in it.
So we're all set for the
Yeah.
second half.
Well, no, his baseball cap does change because it has the badge of whatever club he's managing. So that's the only difference. And he's got a collection of about, say, 60 million of them. He's got 60 million jobs. Two Stoke hats. And there's 2 different times in charge.
Return ball.
Oh, battle Walquist.
That will be a throw. Here's Winks. Rashford. Mbappe. Have a go, the crowd are
Get someone a
urging
little bit of space here. On phone.
Now the
Oh,
shot.
couldn't get it.
That one, no problem at all. Probing with the pass.
Well done, Phil Jones. Great tackle, Phil Jones. It's exactly what I wanted to do.
Jones shown yellow here.
Stop Vietto's attack. Brilliant. We can deal with this cross now.
Running the risk of the referee
Excellent
taking serious
tackle.
action.
He's caught the man and not the ball. No doubt a foul.
Defended well.
If people think I'm being sarcastic, I really wasn't. I actually did plan to try and take him out there. No, again! That ball was supposed to be for Rashford. And that one was for Walquist. That one's for Rashford. And he's bounced off the flipping defender. Oh,
Be a problem. Got to defend it well. Trying to catch the opposition out with a short corner.
dink up. Mbappe!
Mbappe!
Wide.
In with the header and a good position, but he's put it
Oh, getting close.
That came off his shoulder, you know. Didn't look a clean connection.
Morquist is looking a little bit tired, so Martial can come on for him. And then go Kyriakou in the cam. Foden can stay back. Skip is a good signing. Winks is a better signing, but Skip's good.
The wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. On the move and able to cut out the pass.
That's good.
Break quickly when they get possession.
Over the top. Get in there, Mbappe. Get in there. Right. Get in, it's in off Wimmer! We've got the equaliser! Get in, Marcus Wright. Get in. Beautiful ball. Mbappe slides it in between the two defenders here. White, it's off Wimmer's leg. Well, maybe we get a bit of luck or we get the goal. Now the reinforcements are on as well. Who do I think has the most annoying voice? Oh, that's a bit unfair because Claude Puel does not speak English naturally. So to say he has an annoying voice is cruel because he is learning English. And Sean Dyche is just an amazing. I love Sean Dyche. So don't you dare insult him, 800 Sport.
To run that by you
Foden gets the. That is a beautiful ball to Skriniar.
Everton have finally completed that transfer out.
Beautiful. Kyriakou. Going to wait for the run. Gets it from Winks. Oh, no, he has, but that's part of his nationality. All right. Let's try someone different. Who has a voice that doesn't fit their body? If you know what I mean. It's like when you look at someone's face, you think that they shouldn't sound like that. Number one, Michael Owen. He definitely has a voice that does not fit his body. And Paul Scholes. Get in! White returns the favour. David Beckham's another one. David Beckham is another one. But yeah, you've got Scholes and Michael Owen have voices that do not fit their body.
They've got so many different ways of breaking down the opposition. He took a chance to get in there and the ball just fell perfectly for him. Couldn't miss from there.
No, he couldn't. Point blank effort, but you have got to be in the positions, haven't you, to miss them. The old saying goes true.
Very good game.
Gibbs White's not good enough yet. I mean, his potential is okay, but he's just not good enough.
Now Anthony Martial. Martial gets his cross in.
Oh, good save from the keeper. Harry Kane as well. Yeah, I mean, you can. Unfortunately, with Harry Kane, you can kind of see that with his overbite, that his voice is going to sound a bit like that. You can kind of see that in his face. Because it kind of looks like his tongue is a little bit too big for his mouth. So you kind of know that he's going to have some kind of lisp. Unfortunately. And you can kind of see that with the way his chin is and his jaw is. But yeah, I mean, no, he's definitely a valid one. Kyriakou to Martial. Anthony Martial trying to get it round the defender. No, I know that's decent, but that's like if I'm working here and I need 80 people.
This referee's got a good perception of
If I need 80 rated players, Morgan Gibbs White is not good enough. You know what I mean?
Here's Winks. Rashford.
perfectly honest, I could, if you think about it, if you look at the size of him, you'd think that if he was some kind of painter and decorator, he wouldn't need a what you call it. He wouldn't need a ladder to reach the roof. He could just stand there and just go, nah, done. But I mean, he's an intelligent lad as well. He is quite an intelligent guy. So you could probably see him doing something else. So we'll see. But that, coming from 2-0 down, is an absolutely phenomenal game. Thank you, Anonymous. I missed that message, but thank you very much for saying you love this series. That is awesome. Chris Houghton's not happy with squandering the 2-0 lead, but I'm happy, Chris, because we won. We get the 3-2 win. 2-0 down against the league leaders and winning 3-2 is an excellent performance. And now, that puts us top of the league. Say we are top the league. Say we are top the league. We are top the league. Say we are top the league. Yes, it's after 6 games, but I'm taking it. He's one of those managers that he will be as honest as he can be. He's got a good philosophy of what he needs in his club, and I like that. I mean, I don't know whether it's still true, but it was true that Burnley put a lot of analytics into who they signed, and they only signed players and they had them to do personality tests. So they only brought in players who fit the person, who had certain personality characteristics to gel well within the system that they wanted to do. So they were able to. I mean, it's a lot so in depth, but they would get it so they would all kind of mesh, and there wouldn't be too many people that would come in and harm the personality or the feel of the dressing room, the harmony within the team. It was just that kind of thing, and for me that goes a long way. You know, that kind of, you get a team mentality and you're all working towards the same thing. You're all trying your hardest and you're all pulling for the same goal. I think when you're at a team like Burnley, who are going to be, well, without being too harsh, but you get more likely than not, you're going to be fighting for relegation season in, season out at the minute, that you need that kind of team effort to push you forward. And the fact that from the ground up, you know that team is going to do that. And the manager's philosophy is that we don't bring anyone in who could possibly poison that. You know, we're going to work together, we're going to work hard, and we're going to get it together, get through everything together. I think it's a great way to run a football club. Fair enough, they're not going to win a great deal of titles, and they're not going to bring anything like that. But it's for me, it's a good way to run a football club. You're not going to sell your soul to the devil like Chelsea did when they got bought by Abramovich. That's my opinion, and I can understand that money in football takes everything, and he wanted to win everything. But you know, for me, I'd much rather have a team that plays well, plays hard, works hard, and isn't a bunch of spoiled brats. That's what that's me. And that's the one thing that frustrates me a lot about Vale sometimes, is we're not a big club. We never will be a big club, and we never really have been a massive club. But we always were, when I was younger, a team that worked hard and had a good team atmosphere. And the effort, the last 3 seasons, hasn't been really there at all times, and that's the one thing that annoys me the most. And that was the one, and that was a major thing as a bystander, as a neutral person. that annoyed me about Man United under Mourinho and Van Gaal, because it just looked like they really did not give a damn. They just played. They were just like, it seemed like they were collecting money. They were going onto the pitch and collecting money. That's all they wanted to do. That is a great ball, Rashford. Warquist can't get it head. Mbappe, no head. I suppose that's, you know, it's all down to personal preference. But for me, if I'm gonna, if I ever was a manager or of anything like that, I would want my team more than anything to just work hard and not necessarily get along. Like, because you're not always going to get along with everybody, but just know that the person next to you on the pitch is going to put a shift in. And that's why I think Burnley's philosophy is a good one to have. And that little move from, I'm so annoyed that I couldn't take advantage of that. That move from Mbappe was brilliant.
Trying to pick out someone in the centre. They get it away.
Chic. So, just out of interest, everybody, who's your ideal manager? Not necessarily the best manager in the world, but if you had to pick a manager for your club, who would you choose and why? Could be anybody, living, dead, anyone like that. But
Julian Weigl, pass, another pass. At the moment, just giving them possession and not much more than that. Good challenge. Weigl, guided through. Correa, trying to run off the shoulder of the last player, offside.
That is a weakness in his game. Gets caught offside too many times.
Now Jones.
I don't know who the lad saw.
that's unfortunate.
Ball, somebody in the crowd maybe.
Stay with him, Warquist. Oh, well battled. Brilliant. Hi, Crazy Pizza Gaming. Hope you're alright. Oh, what's happened to Rashford?
Rashford with the ball.
Oh, no! Warquist, get there, please! No! So close! Oh, that is frustrating. First, Mbappe can't get there ahead of Pickford, and then Warquist can't get there ahead of the defender. Oh, well pinched, Anthony.
The team, particularly in defence, it's so sloppy so far.
Foden straight to Pickford. Who's your top scorer? I think it's Rashford at this season so far. Oh, that is. I kind of wanted that pullback to go to Warquist, but I'll be happy with the goal regardless. Rashford scores. Nice bit of play. The run from Warquist, the pass from Warquist to put Mbappe through was almost inch perfect. I mean, he's running across here, lovely reverse ball in. I would have loved that to have found Warquist again so he could have finished off the move, but I'll take Rashford scoring. I'll check at the end of this game 800 Sport. And it's nice to see that it's actually you today rather than your imposter from yesterday.
Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Weigl, rushing it here. Moving from one side
Oh,
to
hang
the
out
other.
Correa. Oh, Phil Jones! Is Ricky's still here? Look, Phil Jones, legend. Oh, beautiful ball.
Here's
Winks, Foden, cuts it back. Rashford, no.
Davis. Possession changes feet.
I shouldn't have played that pass. And that's the first time I can honestly say Mbappe's had a terrible first touch. Because that first touch was awful.
Davis.
Walquist is keeping Richarlison honest down that side, and that is really refreshing.
Well, they've thrown the ball away there, literally to the opposition. Good vision.
You have to do some tracking back here, Anthony. Oh, nice beautiful move from Correa. Get it out. Richard. Oh, what a finish. What a finish. Wow. I thought my player was going to get ahead on that. Misses it, and that is it's just a good goal. Cannot take anything away from that from Richarlison. Oh, I scuffed that with Rashford. That was an awful shot. My timing on that one was awful. Yeah.
You failed.
That goes for it. That shot was awful.
So the referee's happy. The players are in position. The second half gets underway. In powerfully there.
Ben Davies.
Julian Weigl.
Julian Weigl. Geraldes. He's looking for Richarlison. Brings Samarov.
Good place to win the ball here. It's Harry Winks. Phil Jones. Here's Winks. Mbappe.
Skriniar puts it in for Rashford. Left foot finish underneath Pickford. Great finish.
With this very slick attack.
That is a good little finish. And Skriniar was up there as well, the defender.
They have the power.
So, and like the lovely ball. Rashford's movement is perfect.
And as you've seen,
Look, he's into the middle, and then he makes that late run in between full back and centre back, and then slides it under Jordan Pickford.
two very well taken goals. So they're behind
Brilliant.
That's very good shielding of the ball. Intercepted well. Now Anthony Martial. After
Mbappe
this,
looking for
the
Martial.
team are involved in this fixture
His
in the
first
Premier
touch.
League, and you can join us on EA Sports for
Goes
that
back.
match.
Lane.
Here's Winks.
Damn it. I was hoping to just put Geraldes off, but he read that like a book. I'll do. Flatten him. He's offside, ref. Thank you.
He's caught offside. You see what he's trying to do. It's all about
Oh,
the
I've left the goal thing on. Why didn't someone tell me? Sorry. Really sorry.
Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass.
Well, he was in the right place at the right time to cut it out.
Alina. Phil Foden. Just. That couldn't have been far. He couldn't have been far off. Tom Davies is now coming on.
With a substitute. We've had an hour gone here, and still 30 minutes left. Just working away to try and find an opening.
Walquist again. Oh, Nakambe. No. Oh, good save, Walshy.
He's one of the best in the business for those kind of situations. Absolutely brilliant.
Here comes the corner.
Good at it, Anthony.
Cleared away, well away from goal.
Weigl over the bar.
A chance to get level, and they press again.
Well, if they continue playing like this, they will get more chances, will get better chances than that, I think.
Phil Jones. Guiding it through.
Shit.
He's in. Here's the chance.
Walshy got to go down low.
And Everton have a corner.
That shit that's just gone off. Yeah. Who's come on?
In goes the corner. Good defending.
I need to see it. Sana. No! That was going well wide!
Banded the goalkeeper, no chance for him.
Are you kidding me?
One more look at what happened earlier. Could the defender have done anything different, Alan?
He's half turned away.
That was going well wide.
Closed it down a bit more bravely. It might have been better.
Oh no. That is so unfortunate. That was going unbelievably wide. And that's... No. That's got to go down as an own goal. That can't count as his goal.
Here's Martial.
He's going nowhere near the target.
It's Harry Winks. Mbappe.
Mbappe. Oh, great block.
Got the last touch, the defender, so that will be a corner. Gone short with the corner. Rashford, the target for that
No one
one.
there again.
Defended well. It's a good cross.
Martial cranks his head. Can't score.
To be Pickford. Mbappe. Now can he take them on? Now the shot. What an opportunity.
He's not left-footed.
Way off target. That place shot.
Idiot. And that hurt. That slap on the forehead hurt.
Mbappe. Able to cut that out. Sharp movement. Back it goes to the keeper.
Oh, that's unfortunate, Matt.
Julian Weigl is the player who's probably had more touches than anyone else so far. He also
Let's make a couple of changes. Probably not, Matt.
Straight in today.
I've probably got one more game left after this.
on my watch. The manager indicating he wants to make a substitution now. Julian Weigl. Mbappe. Stopping the pass, getting through with a good piece of anticipation.
I've got some stuff to do. Alright, no problem, mate.
Got some strength, hasn't he, to shield the ball like that. Referee says free kick
That was a free kick for just the shoulder charge.
coming on for his team. Really went that in. It's not really away. Poor clearance.
Kariaki was looking for Rashford. Please keep it on, Marcus. That is unfortunate.
Play here quite clearly.
Yeah, I don't know whether we'll actually get there, but it'll take a while.
We're coming to the end of the game, 2-2 still. Looking forward to their next game.
Well, Everton go up against Southampton after this, and it's been a hard match out here, but certainly they haven't reached the levels they have in previous games.
Striding forward, purposeful.
Oh no, that pass was wrong again. Right, let me just double check what my flipping tactics are when I go attacking now. Yeah, it's changed it. Flip.
Again from the defender there.
The ref goes for free kick.
Rashford gets a yellow card, I think, for following through on the goalkeeper when we were trying to make a shot.
Genuine attempt to
Oh no, for that,
Looked
he gets.
into it, and it was a
He
definite.
wasn't falling through on the goalkeeper, he was falling through on the defender. It's even more frustrating.
Mbappe. Rashford. Sent through. Put away, but not
5-6 times that's happened today, where their defenders have just got in the way
Ben Davis.
on a lovely low cross.
They're in good position here. Rashford.
Get out, go out of play, go out of play now.
I'll show that.
Damn it, come on. Running out of time. Good head, Phil. That's good defending. No! Rashford was the ball!
When the attack shaped up to actually get the match-winning goal.
That's right, I think it was a chance burned in many ways. They were in a good position, but the defender came to the rescue.
Referee's brought it to a halt. It's finished on square. Well, this has ended level, and there's something to smile about for both the managers as they shake hands down on the touchline.
So frustrating sometimes. So frustrating. And the way they concede and the way they got that last goal as well. Oh, it's winding up even more. Moves us back into second place after 7 games. Let's have a look at our top scorers now. So let's just have a look at the top of everything. So our top appearances are Foden, Alina, Jones and Skriniar. What the hell's he banned for? European competition, okay. And then Killing King has got 10 appearances. Top on goals, Rashford 7 and 8. Lammers 5 and 7, Mbappe 5 and 8. So we've got some decent returns there. Mbappe 5 goals, 5 assists in 8 games is brilliant. Excellent return. Who's our best on the overall change right now? Grune. He's gone up from a 59 to a 63. Kiriaku's a good one as well. So he's going up on agility, sprint speed's going up, but we're training that because we're needing to get into that mid-70 mark. Vision's going up, ball control's up, dribbling's good, short passes excellent now. Finishing up to 79. Yep, not looking too bad at all. Some scouting reports to have a quick look at. These are some young players. We've got on international duty, so we've got some good players there. So we've got Rashford, Winks for England, Martial and Mbappe for France, Walker is going for Sweden, Samara for Russia, Joseph and Liam Walsh for Ireland, Kiriaku for Greece, Declan Hill for New Zealand, and Bruno Lopez for Ecuador. So we've got some of these ones scouted. So he's 65 and then he's 62, 66, 65. Yeah, none of them are anything really great to write home about just yet. Gunn wants to go in the next transfer window. Yeah, okay, good. Right, I wonder if this is going to change it again, because it always does. Oh! This is so frustrating. Spend more time changing my freaking formations thanks to this stupid system that FIFA's put in than anything else. Now let's see, is my attacking still the same? Rashford, Mbappe, Foden. Yeah, okay, it is. Back out. We're back to the home page. And back again. Yep, we are all still the same. Good. Okay. Now, I'm going to start Kyriakou. And Foden is going to play in the centre midfield role for Carlos Salina. Because I feel like having a change, and welcome back, Matt. And we're going against Bournemouth. Where are Bournemouth sitting in the league? Bournemouth 16th. Okay, with 7 points. Watford still haven't picked up a single point in 7 games. Ooh, that is bad. We are 3 points behind Liverpool, but we have a game in hand. However, their goal difference is much better than ours. Okay, so play of the month for September shortlist is Rashford, Alexis Sanchez, Mbappe, and I believe Skriniar. So yeah. What is it with these awesome kits? That top, it looks awesome. Why don't Bournemouth play in these kits? Why don't half of these kits get seen the light of day in real life? That Newcastle third kit that's blue. You know, I'm going to actually see how much that is. I really do like that kit. 65 quid on one website. Yeah, I'm definitely not paying that. New players who can play in the Championship at any position. Lewis Cook, Davy Brooks. Davy Brooks might be one you might be able to get. Andre Dazal, definitely good. I definitely rate him. Not because I'm using him, obviously. Thingy as well. What's his name? Oh, what's his bloody name? We bloody got him.
For a number of years, particularly in England, but a few managers prefer to bring it back now.
Shot blocked here. Shot blocked very quickly.
Oh, I forgot his bloody name. Sousa. Oh, sorry. Sousa. There's a striker. Any idea who scored, Matt?
Good way to nick the ball back. Quick thinking. They've been a high-scoring team throughout the season, haven't they? And there's no question.
Oh, that's a bad pass.
They're a very good watch. We're delighted to be here to watch them again today.
They are the entertainers in this division. They've been really good, really potent in front of goal.
Probing away. Find room for a shot, maybe. Cleared away by the defender. It's Harry Winks.
And I waited till he finished running, didn't I? Nick Pope, you nearly give it to Rashford. Ward-Prowse as well. Ward-Prowse would not be a bad shout.
To Brooks.
Steered through. Gets his cross in.
Trying to catch the other team out with a quick break here.
Excellent ball.
The defender's trailing now.
Mbappe,
Here's a chance.
please. Oh, I took one too touch too many.
Goalkeeper made the save, but he couldn't hold it. Mbappe made the tackle. That's dealt with the problem. Here's Winks. Now Marcus Rashford. Anthony Martial. Now Rashford. They can clear it here. It's gone out for a throw. Winks.
Oh, Foden, lovely. Good save from Pope though.
Off the goalkeeper. Safety first from the defender. Can't blame him for that. Winks.
Winks tries one from range, comes off Lewis Cook, and we're going to have a corner. Oh no, it's a goal kick. Yeah, shouldn't have made that noise.
We've got here, Raman, is the away team. A little dip in form, 2 defeats in a row.
Well, it's kind of run that you can endure during the course of a season, but you just want to make sure it doesn't go on for too long.
Got the tackle
Okay,
in.
so we're going to give away the free kick.
Awarded by the referee. Clearly a foul, but whether the referee sees that as a yellow card, he doesn't.
No, I do like this ref, Martin. He gets silly.
Risky hands there from Walsh.
I'm with him on it.
Tried to get through to Kiriakou.
He's read that, hasn't he? He's made the interception, made it look easy, actually. Brooks. Cook to Brooks.
They could pose some danger now.
Smith.
Done, Phil.
He's
Hold
been
him, Phil.
thrown now after the tackle. It's Smith.
Offside.
Lukaku.
Oh no. Flipping Martial heads it back to... He might as well have just passed that to Brooks.
There'll be a few more to come.
Well done, Martial.
You failed.
Rashford with the ball now.
Oh. Nice bit of play. And we get it straight back from the kick-off glitch, basically. Lovely little bit of play. 1-2 between Rashford and Foden. And then there's a beautiful finish from young Phil.
The move was, the finish was absolutely exquisite. Brilliant.
And we're back on level terms.
So away we go at 1-1. Cook. Jordan Lukaku. Spotted well by the defender, cut it out. There's good progress with this attack.
Not the best pass in the world. Oh, what the... Oh, hang on. Martial's got a chance, and no, the defender's got it.
Saved a certain goal. He was almost wheeling away to celebrate there.
It's unlike him, really, to play the ball straight to the opposition. Rashford. Tackle here. Safety first there. So we'll restart with a throw-in. Piece of interplay between the two.
Have that caught well off that free kick.
The referee has decided to award.
Well, he can't go for goal, but it is a dangerous situation, this, because if he gets it on the money, it's going to be hard to defend against.
Put in from the wide area. Not really a
Kiriakou!
threat here.
Both sets of players are not playing great at the minute. Winks puts the challenge in, goes down, no penalty. I would have been livid if that had been given a penalty against me, so I can't really claim there was a penalty.
Lerma. Cook. Lukaku.
Hold on, Phil.
They've got a man out wide. Strong
Not a
challenge.
free kick, won the ball fair and square.
Cook. Lukaku. And Smith.
Well, triangles,
Jordan
okay.
Lukaku. Lerma.
Happy dreams.
Looking for teammates in the middle.
Wow, what a how Lewis Cook managed to get his head onto that, I don't know. But what a save from Walsh. Oh, brilliant ball. Rashford. Free kick, that one I think should have been a free kick. But yeah, we'll take a draw at half time because we can just always step up a gear in the second half. Let's go to attacking and let's see if that changes the formation. Oh no, it's kept it the same. Awesome.
Referee just checking everything is in order, and he blows for the second half to start. Lerma. attempting to find a teammate, but he's just found an opponent. Cook, Jordan Lukaku. Could have got through there, but the defender is absolutely on top of his game. On the attack here, patience is the name.
Rashford, bit of oh! Oh, Raccas! Oh my lord, that is a great finish. That is a really, really tidy finish. Steps round his man and then places it into the top corner. He's a god. He's an absolute god.
And we restart the game 2-1. Cook. Now Marcus Rashford attacking well here. Substitute coming up for the away team. It's Harry Waits.
Go on, have a go from range. Oh, I should have just not pressed the set and should have not tried the timing thing.
Collective groans right around this stadium, and some looks of disgust from teammates.
Lukaku. Jordan Lukaku. He's got support here. No scraps for the attackers to feed off from the goalkeeper that time. Hung on to the ball well. There's some potential in this move. Now Marcus Rashford.
Oh, I tried to get the pass into Kyriakou.
Lerma. Now Anthony Martial. And Smith. Jordan Lukaku. We've reached the hour mark. Half an hour to
Keep
go.
this tidy. 60 minutes. Who's anyone struggling? Not really, but we'll take off. Yeah, we'll take off Martial because he's not playing. He's not playing well, really. And what we'll also do is we'll move Foden back and we'll bring on Costa.
Cook. Lerma.
Because Kyriakou's been a little bit distant.
We'll see who comes on.
Not really been involved in the game in the cam role. Foden is a lot more effective. This is more natural positions, but he's still been involved in the game heavily as normal centre mid. Just because of the player that he is, and he's always in and around the ball.
Harry Waits.
Oh, that was a terrible pass.
Interception.
Hi Freddie Jeffers, hope you're alright. Thank you for coming passing by the stream.
Termination.
Yeah, come on. In that header please, Walquist. Nope, okay. You're just too
There's
small,
the
or you
interception.
just didn't want to jump. I'm too tired, I don't want to jump. Too tired.
Could really get at the opposition here.
Don't
Closing
throw Foden.
down well, the cross doesn't come in. Good defending. It's Harry Waits.
Oh, hang on. Martial, are you going to get onto this? You look like you're struggling. You look like you're slow.
Got the ball
You
away from
really
the
do
opposition,
not
keep it
feel
tight.
like you've got a lot of pace.
20 minutes of the 90 still to play.
Yeah. Just take your time.
Here's Winks.
What I would do,
Mbappe.
definitely, when you get to the January transfer window, I mean, I don't know how far you're through the career mode, but when you get into the January transfer window, have a look for players who are available for pre-contract for the following season. Because you can get some absolute gems and you don't have to worry about anything other than their wages. And seeing as the pre-contract system is a little bit broken, you are more likely to sign players who are overclassed for your team. So instead of having to always look at just the players that some teams would let you buy, It's like some teams will just say no, this player's worth 52 million or whatever, we don't want to sell him to you. Then you can just possibly be able to get those players on pre-contract. That is a fucking good goal. But yeah, you'll be able to get those players on pre-contract. Matt, I've already given you 3 or 4 errors. I've already given you 3 or 4 in the start of the game. Oh, for crying out loud. I don't know the laser. Don't know who that is, if that is supposed to be a player. Oh.
On the move and able to cut out the pass.
Basically, Andre Dazal, Sousa, oh, penalty! Penalty! Penalty, please! No, idiot! I don't speak Portuguese. No hablo español. It's Portuguese, isn't it? So no hablo Portuguese. Close to that. Do apologise. It's something Portuguese, but I don't know what.
And Smith put in from the wide area. He's worked hard to get the cross in, but it didn't reach any of his teammates arriving in the middle. Now Marcus Rashford. Here they come again.
Don't know what you're saying, mate. Oh, you idiot, Darren. I've just messed that up. I just really messed that up. I really just messed that up. Oh dear.
These days never feels quite as satisfying as perhaps it used to in the old days when you got 2 points only for a win.
You know, I think looking back on it, when you look at the DVD,
Golden opportunity. Golden opportunity. Ah! It's fully your decision, LB Football. Okay. I have not a clue I've not a clue what you're talking about. If you can, please keep the chat all in English. At least then I know what you're saying. Because if you speak in another language and it comes up as swear words or discriminatory comments, that could really hurt my channel. So yeah, fair enough. But yeah, it is what it is. I would just prefer if you can just keep it in English, even if it is just you doing this and just hitting the keyboards, you know, like this. I would still prefer it if you just kept it in English, you know. But that's the reason, and that's just me proving a point. But it is. Anyway, guys, look, I'm sorry if you've just joined the stream, but we are ending it here. I said I was having one more game, and that was the Bournemouth game we were playing at this, just before that game. Unfortunately, I've got some stuff to do. At the minute, LB Football, I just do one career mode at a time because I only get to stream at weekends. I only do like a 1.5 to 2 hour stream Saturday and Sundays, just purely because of the time I've got available right now. And I am getting, that's what I was just about to start getting into. I'll answer your question in a second. So that's what I tend to do. Grimsby is the only one I'm doing at the minute. I will be doing another career mode once Grimsby's done, possibly with Port Vale, who are my favourite team in real life, and I feel like I want to do a Vale stream again because I love Vale, absolutely love them, and I've got a decent idea for it, but we'll see. One thing I will say is, over the next month to 6 weeks, streams might be pretty infrequent, either on weekends, or I might just basically say, right, I'm streaming now. There probably won't be too much of a build up because if you are just new around here or you didn't already know, I'm getting married on the 18th of February. So, as you can tell, with you being the 20th of January, it's less than a month to go. So we are doing quite a bit of work and everything to move my fiance into my house, because we don't live together yet. So she will be moving in here. So we're going to be moving all this stuff, moving some stuff around, which since we both work Monday to Friday, can potentially only happen at weekends. So stay tuned on Twitter, and hopefully I'll be able to get some streams done next weekend. But for the next probably 6 weeks, there might be one stream a weekend, there might be no streams for a couple of weekends, but leading up to the wedding, so I get married on Monday the 18th of February, so the Saturday and Sunday before that, definitely no streams, and the Saturday and Sunday after that, I'm on my honeymoon, so there will be 2 weeks where there definitely will be no streams, but I'll remind you guys closer to the time. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. If you have liked it, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. If you want to carry on watching the content, there is a link to the description if you are new around here and you have missed any of it and you want to just get a quick highlights of where things are going. Have a look at that, because the full Grimsby Town playlist is all there of all the streams we've done so far. So thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of the day, and I will see you hopefully next weekend, but stay tuned. See you later, guys. Tra.
To the mountain.